got treasured, where we're discovering that God thinks you're priceless. So, we're going to start our night by singing Priceless Treasure so that we can celebrate all of your wonderful voices. So, stand up and let's sing Priceless Treasure.
Priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better. Forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. Child of God, I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am His and He is mine. I am the prize He came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better. Forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a child of God. I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am His and He is mine. And I am the prize He came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better. Forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His and there's nothing better. Forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure.
Woohoo! You are a treasure. All right, everybody come back to your blankets. So, people hunt treasures often, and they will follow words, and they'll follow directions, and they'll follow maps, and they'll try to solve puzzles. And sometimes it's kind of confusing. So, we are going to do a game that is going to help us have a puzzle. And we've got to have a treasure seeker. So, Miss Amanda, will you be my treasure seeker? Okay. So Miss Amanda's going to come up here and she's going to turn our back to us. And I have treasure and I'm going to hide it. Are you ready? So I am going to hide it somewhere out here. All right. You have to be really, really quiet because we don't want Miss Amanda to know where the treasure is. All right, so here's your job. Miss Amanda, did you see where I hid it? Nope, she didn't. She's good. So here's your job. She's going to look around up here, over there, back there, all around. When she is close to the treasure, I want you to clap really loud. When she's not, you just clap like this. Okay? Are we ready? Miss Amanda, are you ready? Yeah. Okay. You may go. Oh, no words, just clapping. All right, let's do one more. Let's have, Madeline, you come up here, okay? Madeline's going to come up here, and she's going to turn her back, and I'm going to hide our treasure. Are you ready, Madeline? As you can close your eyes, but you have to face the monkey. So turn this way and face the monkey. There we go. All right, here we go. I am going to hide it. Gonna hide it somewhere around here. I wonder where I'm going to hide it. I wonder where she's going to find it. All right. It is hidden. Miss Madeline, are you ready to go look for it? Yes. Okay. Remember, we clap quietly if she's not close and really loud when she gets close, okay? Here we go. All right, you got to listen for the claps. Oh, the claps are really quiet. Our claps are really quiet. She's looking hard. Uh-oh. I don't hear any claps at all. Madeline, do you hear them? Okay, so she changed her course. Changed her course. Oh. Oh, what do you hear? Good job, Miss Madeline. So sometimes our signals can get really confusing, right? We're not really sure what we're listening for. Sometimes people may tell us one thing, but it really doesn't mean the same thing. So, Madeline, how hard was it to figure out where to go? Like this much, because you had to listen really closely to our claps. Do you know what we have to also listen to very closely? We have to listen really closely to God. Because what God says about you is the most important thing of all. What God says about you, not what anyone else says, what God says. So let's sing the song You Say, because God says we are awesome.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. You say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I'm yours, and I believe. Oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe the only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. In you I find my worth, in you I find my identity. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say I'm held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I'm yours, and I believe. Oh, I believe what you say of me. Oh, I believe. Taking all I have and now I'm laying it at your feet. You have every failure, God. You'll have every victory. Ooh, oh, you say I'm loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I'm strong when I think I'm weak. You say I am held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I'm yours, and I believe. Oh, I believe what you say of me. Oh, I believe. I believe. Oh, I believe what you say of me. Oh, I believe.
So the only person's opinion, the only thoughts that really should matter to us is what God says. Someone may say something that hurts your feelings, but God will never hurt your feelings like that. God loves you. You are treasured. He knows you. He hears you. He comforts you. He forgives you. And we'll get to our next one in just a moment. Let's talk about God sightings first. Look. It's not plain anymore. It's got so many sparkly jewels for all the God sightings you've seen this week. We're going to add some more today. Did any of you look up? Did any of you look up while you were away and look at the clouds? Yeah. Look at the sky? Yes, Graydon.
I looked whenever I was outside finding turtles. I saw many God sightings in the sky and on the ground and in the turtles.
That's right. That's right. The little turtles? Yes, there were little turtles too. So yes, when you look up, you see God. But do you know where I see God right now?
In us.
That's right. When I look out and I see all of you, and then I want you to look at all of our helpers this week. We see God in them because they've been here for you to teach you and work with you and talk with you. That is where I see God right now in all of you. So today, for the rest of the day, I want you to keep looking for God in each other and the way that you can be the love of God for somebody, all right? But Here we go. So whenever we see a God sighting, we say, "Yay, God!" And it makes us want to sing. So let's sing wherever I go.
Sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. God is for me, He's not against me. I will hold to the plans He has for me. When I'm broken, He will fix me. I will call on the name of the Lord. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. God is for me, He's not against me. I will hold to the plans He has for me. When I'm broken, He will fix me. I will call on the name of the Lord. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. And I got joy, joy, joy deep in my soul. I will sing, sing, sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go.
We're going to sing wherever we go, and especially when we see God sighting. So this week, all week long, we've been meeting buddies. So who was our first buddy? Pogo. Pogo, this guy right here is our first buddy, and he helps us remember that God knows you. And then our second day, we met this really loud one. Do you remember who that was? Ruby the macaw, that's right. She is kind of squawky and loud. And she helps us remember that God hears you. Very good. And on day 3, we met Wilder. Wilder, the cuddly critter. And he helps us remember. Yes, Madeline. God comforts us. You are treasured. Very good. And then yesterday we met Grace, the beautiful butterfly that she started out as a caterpillar, right? And she helps us remember that God forgives us. You are treasured. Because we're not going to be stuck in the way we are. If we make mistakes, we're not stuck. God forgives us, and he helps us find a way out. So today, did we run out of buddies? Huh. I don't know. Did we run out of buddies? 1, 2, 3. Who are we supposed to be meeting? Oh, this is a Cayman. This is Raymond. It's too bad our friend Raymond's not here today, but we have Raymond. Do you want to learn about Raymond? All right, let's watch the Raymond Bible Buddy video.
Are you ready for the rest of the quest? Welcome back to another day of adventure. Meet Raymond. You probably think you know what animal he is, but everyone gets this wrong. Alligator? Crocodile? Nope. Raymond is a caiman, kin to those bigger guys. You might say he's greater than a gator with crocodile style. Here's a quick family tree. Raymond's family is called crocodilians. In that family, there are alligators, crocodiles, and gharials. Sort of like the way you have aunts, uncles, cousins, second cousins, you get the idea. Of course, there are different kinds of crocodiles, alligators, and gharials. And he's right there, under the alligator branch. Got it? One way to tell them apart is by where they live. Caimans like the warm, tropical water found in rivers or swamps in Central and South America. Raymond prefers his water fresh, but some of his caiman cousins like salt water. Usually, they're pretty quiet. After all, he can't be too noisy or he'd scare away his dinner. But sometimes, Raymond needs to give a shout out to his buddies. Raymond's lungs fill up so much that the water on his back vibrates. We're not saying he's lazy, but he does spend most of his day just basking in the sun. Oh, time for another nap. Out here, there aren't many animals that hunt caimans, so Raymond doesn't even have to keep an eye out to stay safe. Of course, it's always good to keep watch when these guys are sneaking around. Speaking of sneaking, Raymond can be pretty sneaky too. God put Raymond's eyes and nose on the top of his head. That way he can slowly swim through the water and sneak up on a snack. Yum! And when Raymond decides to take a bite, it's a big bite. God gave these reptiles plenty of sharp teeth and some of the strongest jaws on the planet. Grabbing lunch is a snap. Raymond needs all the tricks and help he can get to catch food. On land, his legs are pretty short. Let's just say he won't be winning any prizes for running. But water is another thing. Caimans have such strong tails that they don't even need to use their legs. Nothing like a nice, slow swim. God gave Raymond all kinds of ways to blend in and camouflage, so he stays safe and eats the food he needs to grow. For Raymond the caiman, blending in and going unnoticed is a good thing. But for people, I think it's kind of different. Most of the time, you don't like just blending into the crowd. You like it when people see you and choose you for something. It feels good when someone knows your name and wants you for a friend. Well, I have golden news for you. God chooses you. You're a treasure. In the Bible, God has this message for his family. I have called you by name. You are mine. To God, you don't blend into the crowd. You're special, amazing, unique, awesome. God has important plans just for you. God chooses you. You are treasured.
So what is our Bible point today? God chooses you. You are treasured. So it is fun when people know our names, right? It's nice to be able to come into the church or into your school and people know your name, right? It's nice when people want to be your friend, but it's also kind of sad sometimes when we don't get chosen as a friend or we can't hear our name. But God calls us by name. He knows, like we talked about earlier, he knows your name. He knows your full name. He knows every part of your name. And he knows every part about you. God chooses you. You are treasured. That's right. And that is what we are going to keep learning about today. That God chose us. He knows we could all dress exactly alike. We could all be in the same clothes. We could make our hair look the same, but God would still know which one was which because God chooses you. You are treasured. God chooses you. Thank you. And you know why God chooses you? Because he's wild about you. God is so wild about you. Let's sing the song to help us remember how wild God is about us.
He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. It's so amazing to think about God's love. The God of creation is looking out for us. He knows us, he hears us. God is right here with us, and he's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. God is great, he is awesome. God is great, he is awesome. He's wild, he's great. God is wild about us. He is great, he is awesome. He's wild, he's great. God is wild about us. He is awesome. He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. He's awesome. He's wild, he's wild. God is wild about us. God is wild about us.
God is wild about you. And he also teaches us something. So I want you to look at the crew leaders we have that are here with us tonight. I want you to look at them, and I want you to know, and come on over here, Miss Amanda, Miss Abby, come on. Come on over here. Miss Jules is back there. She's going to stay back there just a minute because she's got to help. But you need to look at them and remember, how do we know to comfort them? How did they know to comfort you this week? How did they know? Who taught them? It wasn't me. God. God comforts us so that we can comfort others. So I want you to look at your crew leaders while you're singing this song and remember that God comforts us so we can comfort others.
There have been times my heart was sad. I felt like everything was bad. But God sent me a friend I could talk to who
All right, my friends. He comforts us so we can comfort others. So who's ready to do some imagination station? Are you? So Miss Christina's not here tonight, but my friend Miss Shannon from last year, if you watched the videos last year, she sent me her video so we can watch her. So her name is Miss Shannon, and she's going to lead us in Imagination Station. Now, let me tell you something about, go ahead. Let me tell you something about the Imagination Station tools, all right? You're going to get to color yours tonight and then take it home and put it together. Okay? All right. Let's watch Imagination Station.
Welcome to Imagination Station. It's hard to believe this is our last day. Today, we're discovering that God chooses you. You are treasured. But before we dig into that, I get to ask you one last time. Did you bring your imagination today? Today, we're going to need loads and loads of imagination. I was just talking to my friend Raymond, the Cayman, and you won't believe what he told me. Did you know a Cayman can run up to 30 miles per hour? That's as fast as a car. Whoa, amazing. Hop up. Let's pretend you're in a race with Raymond. Let's see how fast you can run in place. Right where you're at. Run as fast as you can in place. You kids are crazy fast, but I'm not sure that you could beat Raymond in a race. That fellow is fast. Now that your imaginations are moving, let's find out today's question. Do you think caimans sense vibrations in the water from prey with their jaws or with their claws? Okay, time for the drum roll so I can reveal the amazing answer. And the answer is their jaws. They have bundles of nerve fibers only in their jaws. which help them sense vibrations made by nearby prey. Imagine that! Before we have fun with our last sciencey fun gizmo, let's do some exploring. We've met our friend Raymond the caiman. One thing I notice about him is that he blends right in with the plants and trees and grass. That's called camouflage. When an animal is camouflaged, that means God designed it to blend in with its habitat and protect it. I have a challenge for you now. I'll put some images on screen. See if you can see an animal hiding in the picture. Did you spot this guy? Nope. No one hiding here. Who's hiding here? Did you see this friend? No critters here. Wow, this guy really blends in. It's amazing how well critters can hide when they're camouflaged. Let's see if you can camouflage a furry friend at home. Go find a small stuffed animal and hide it in a place where it's visible, but it blends in. This is my friend, the camel. I'm gonna put him right over here. Under some tan ferns. He is camouflaged. Ready? Now you try. God knew some animals needed to blend in for safety. I don't know about you, but sometimes I feel like I blend into the background too, almost like nobody sees me. Have you ever felt like that? The good news is God always sees you and me. We don't blend into the background. God knows you. He even knows every hair on your head. He has a special plan for you, and He loves you. God chooses you. You are treasured. Now, it's time to discover our sciencey fun gizmo. It's called a rolling Raymond, in honor of our friend, Raymond the caiman. You can choose which way to roll Raymond the caiman by tipping a tray or a plate. The little marble inside makes him roll along, whichever way you choose. Follow along with me to make your own Raymond the Cayman, step by step. First, you'll color the printed side of the cardboard piece. Next, with the printed side out, slightly fold the crease on Raymond's back and snout. Now, hold the underside, where Raymond's belly is, in a place so the straight edge is square with the slits at his neck.
Okay, so my friends, right now you're going to take the time and color your Cayman. Just the top side, don't color the bottom side. You can color him whatever color you want, or you can make him green like he is. Then once you're done with that, put your Raymond back in your bag and back in your backpack, and we will let you put them together at home. Okay, boys and girls, it's time to put our Raymonds in our bags and move on with the rest of our session.
Tape it in place at the
So
armpit
you're going to
and
see
base
now
of tail.
how she wants you to put it together, and I will share this video with you later.
Ready? Gently bend up the neck and bend the tail at the fold line so Raymond's body lays flat on a surface. Fold his feet down just slightly at the fold lines. Finally, gently press a marble into the hole in Raymond's belly. Set rolling Raymond on a plate or tray and tip it to move him around. You even got a Try This at Home sticker to remind you of the way Raymond connects with God's Word. Put that sticker on a Ziploc bag and give Raymond a safe place to stay. Thanks for joining me at Imagination Station this week.
Let all that I am praise the Lord. With my whole heart I will praise His holy name. Let all that I am praise the Lord. With my whole heart I will praise His holy name. Yeah. With my hands, I will serve you. I will serve you. With my feet, I will go. I will go. With my voice, I will sing. I will sing of your love, that rescued me. Let all that I am praise the Lord. With my whole heart I will praise His holy name. His holy name. Let all that I am praise the Lord. With my whole heart I will praise His holy name. Yeah. With my hands, I will serve you. I will serve you. With my feet, I will go. I will go. With my voice, I will sing. I will sing of your love, that rescued me. Let all that I am praise the Lord. With my whole heart I will praise His holy name. Praise His holy name. Let all that I am praise the Lord. With my whole heart I will praise His holy name. Yeah, I will praise His holy name. Oh, I will praise His holy name.
Welcome back to Bible Adventures. Yay! Today we're going to explore another totally true adventure straight from the Bible. Are you ready? Yes, totally true. Yes. Let's go. Madeline, do you have a question? You have to imagine my house today. My house is over there. Okay. So this week, we've been learning that God knows you and that God hears you. We've celebrated how God comforts you and God forgives you. Wow. Today's totally true story from the Bible has a pretty complicated plot. So we won't have time to go into all the details, But you can read the whole exciting adventure in your Bible at home later today. It's all in the book of Esther. Can you say that? Esther. Yes. As this book of the Bible opens, Esther is in an incredible position. So let me give you a quick background, okay? The king of Persia, say Persia, excellent, had decided to find a new queen. He sent agents into every part of the kingdom to find young women and bring them to the palace. The women would get beauty treatments for a year, and then the king would choose a new queen. This is where Esther comes in. This kind of sounds like a fairy tale, right? Cinderella or something. But it really happened. Hey, maybe that's where Disney got the idea. Anyway, a man named Mordecai, can you say that? Mordecai, that's a fun name to say. He lived right near the palace. And his cousin named Esther lived with his family. When her parents died, Mordecai had adopted Esther. All of them were Jews who had been forced out of Jerusalem. So Esther was taken to the king's palace. So I would like all of you to choose an Esther right now. So if you will stand up and get in a big circle. Get in a circle. And I need the person wearing the most blue to stand in the middle of the circle. Hadley's going to be our picker. Okay. So Hadley, you're going to be the chooser. Yes. So I need you, Hadley, to close your eyes and point outward. And then I need you to turn in a slow circle. And when I say stop, whoever you're pointing to is going to be our Esther, unless it's a boy, and then the closest girl is going to be our Esther, okay? So close your eyes and point your finger. Keep spinning. Keep spinning. Keep spinning. Keep spinning. Spin until I say stop. Stop. Madeline is our Esther. But she stopped. Okay, so now, like I said, our Esther, she got 12 months of beauty treatments, right? So I need you all to pretend that we are going to just give her all these beauty treatments. So girls, I need you to pretend to do her nails. Crew leaders, I want you to pretend to do her hair. And boys, I would like for you to pretend to do her toenails. Whoop. We have a runaway Esther. Whoop. Okay, all right. Bring it back. Bring it back. We're done. Back to your blankets, please. Back to your blankets. Thank you, Esther. You are a lovely queen. Hello. Just talking about you.
My goodness. Wait, still don't know who you guys are. You guys are friends?
Yeah. Esther, we are friends. We believe in the one true God. You do.
Shh. Ooh, but, well, my cousin Mordecai advised me not to tell anyone at the palace that I'm a Jew. Mordecai has always helped me, so I trust him and I know that he is good.
You know, friends, Esther has Mordecai and her family to help do the right thing. Take a quick second and talk about the name of a family member who always helps you do. You
I'm so glad that you guys have family members who help you, and I'm so glad you're my new friends. Oh my goodness. And I really hope you'll help me.
Why, Esther? What's going on?
My goodness, I can't quite get used to this new crown. But anyway, I'm in a really tough spot, you guys. You see, there's this awful man named Haman, okay? And he's this powerful advisor to the king. Well, Haman's decided that everyone in the kingdom, all of you, should bow down when the king passes by. And of course, my cousin Mordecai had to go and refuse to bow down to the king. And I just don't understand why he would have to do that. It's that silly old man.
I mean, that makes sense.
But anyway, Mordecai made Haman really mad, and Haman knows that Mordecai is a Jew. So Haman told the king that there's this troublesome group of Jews and this troublesome group of people that won't follow the king's rules. And he meant the Jews, of course. So he convinced the king to kill all of the Jews.
Esther, that is horrible.
I know. And Mordecai says, he tells me, and I trust him, that I need to go before the king and beg for my people's lives. But the king, he doesn't even know that I'm a Jew because I never told him. And what's worse, everyone knows that if I go before the king without being invited, that the king, I can't even say it, the king, he can kill me. Anyone who appears before the king without being invited is doomed to die unless the king holds out his scepter. That's this big, shiny stick thing. And what are the chances of the king doing that for just me, this girl that is the queen? So if I go before the king, I'm probably going to die.
Esther, what are you going to do? Are you willing to die?
I'm going to be honest, y'all. It's not on the top of my top list of things to do in my life. But Mordecai sent me a message that's helping me with this situation. He said, "Don't think for a moment that because you're in the palace, you'll escape when all of the other Jews are killed. Who knows if perhaps you were made queen for such a time as this."
Wow. It sounds like God chose you to be queen for just this reason. But what are you going to do?
Well, I asked Mordecai to help me by telling all of the Jews to fast for me, not to eat or drink for 3 days. My maids and I would do just the same. We would fast for 3 days, and we'd all turn to God, and we'd ask for his help because he is the one who can help us now. And after 3 days, I'm going to go before the king. And if I must die, I will die.
What is today, Esther?
Today is day 3. The time has come. So, my friends, will you guys help me too? Oh, I'm so glad that you will.
So you think we can help Esther? Okay, good.
So, if
the king doesn't kill me right away when I go before him. And that's a big if. I'm going to ask the king and Haman to come to a banquet that I prepare. At the banquet, I'll let the king know of Haman's plot, and I'll tell the king that I'm a Jew.
Well, how can we help?
It's a good question. Just in case it all goes well, you could help me prepare the banquet. There's food to set out, cleaning to do, tablecloths to prepare, lots of work to be done.
Okay, we can do that. So I need you to get your imagination station hats back on, and I'd like for you to prepare a banquet at your blankets. And then I'm going to ask you one at a time to come up here and look behind the wall, okay? So I need you to use your imagination, prepare your your banquet. Graydon, do you want to come up here and look behind? Okay, good job. You can come look.
He's there. Oh no. What am I going to do? I can't do this. Why did God choose me for this? I don't understand. Okay, I know you guys have been praying. I'm going in now. If I die, I suggest you guys all make a run for it, okay? Run as fast as I can. And if I don't die, I guess I'll see you soon.
Esther, God chose you for this job, and He will help you. And we can help you too. Let's call out some encouragement to Esther. I love that. I love that. It's going to be okay. We are praying for you that everything will be okay, Esther. I'm going in. Good luck. God is with you. Stand strong. Okay, guys. This is one of Queen Esther's royal rings. Only someone who's been chosen can wear it. She was chosen to be queen, but I think you've been chosen for something too. So, crew leaders, you'll find some of Esther's extra royal rings. So, starting with the prayer person, actually, I'll let you pass them out first. Okay, don't put them on yet. All right. Starting with the prayer person, each person in your crew will slip on the ring while the rest of your crew tells that person what God may have chosen him or her to do. For instance, I might say, Emily, I think you're funny and you make me laugh. I think maybe God has chosen you to cheer people up. Or I might say to Graydon, you ask great questions. I think maybe God has chosen you to be a listener who helps people by hearing them. So once you've all told your prayer person what you think God may have chosen that person to do, move on to the next person and start again. So everyone is going to say a little word of encouragement to everybody else, okay? Okay, have we all had a chance to encourage one another? Okay, can I have your eyeballs, please? Eyeballs? Hi. I know something that is true for all of you. God has chosen you to be his friend. He said this through the prophet Isaiah, I have called you by name, you are mine. And later, God inspired the Apostle Paul to write, so now we can rejoice in our wonderful new relationship with God because our Lord Jesus Christ has made us friends of God. Just like God chose Esther, God chooses you. We're going to try that one more time. God chooses you. Excellent. Well, guys, I have some sad news. It looks like Esther isn't coming back from visiting the king anytime soon. So I guess we need...
My friends, the king didn't kill me. Well, I guess that's kind of obvious since I'm standing here. But, oh my goodness, I can't believe it's true that maybe God did choose me just so that I could help my people. And just like God chose me, I believe that God has chosen each one of you for something special too. Now, I have to go and run and hurry for this banquet that you all have helped me prepare for. So, bye.
Bye, Esther. Bye. That was so cool getting to meet Esther. The Bible tells us that the king was furious with Haman and got rid of him. Then he put Mordecai in charge of all of Haman's property. And best of all, yes, the Jews were saved. All because one young woman did what God had chosen her to do. So thank you all for enjoying another evening of our Bible adventure.
All right. Esther was chosen. God chooses you. God chooses you. Very good. So are we ready for some fun games? All right. I think you should put your rings in your bag so you don't lose it during game time. Are you right? Are you ready? So let's line up, and even without the music, let's see if we can sing I Am a Priceless Treasure. You ready? I'm a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am his, and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure.
I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am his, and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am his, and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a child of God. I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am his and he is mine. I am the prize he came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am his, and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a child of God. I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am his and he is mine. And I am the prize he came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am his, and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am his, and there's nothing better, forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a treasure. I am a treasure.
I am a treasure. Okay, my friends at home, it's time for your game time. So you have in your kits bean bags. So I want you to choose your bean bags, and we're talking about being chosen today. Being chosen. So I want you to, with your bean bags, I want you to step away from a place that you've chosen and see if you can make your beanbag all the way across to that place. So I'm going to see if I can actually make this in my treasure chest. All right, let's see if I can do it. Oh, I missed. I didn't choose wisely. So see if you can do that with your beanbags and find a place. Also, don't forget about our books. We've got wonderful books. Collect books. We are close. We are about a third of the way to our goal of 150. So see if you can get us some books to get us to 150. Oh, too short. Also, you can get spoons. And I want you to use your household spoons and one of those balls that you got earlier and do a race. Choose a destination of where you're going to get to. Go all the way with your spoon and all the way back without dropping it. Have fun. So, welcome back. Did we have fun with games? Yes. So, today for snack time, you are going to eat caiman teeth. Do you remember how they talked about the caiman's teeth? Yes, you're going to eat caiman teeth.
Are they pointy and sharp?
They're pointy and sharp. Pointy and sharp caiman teeth. Caiman teeth. Bugles. They're called bugles. But they look like caiman teeth. So they're like crocodile teeth. That is for Hadley because Hadley cannot eat these. Hadley has to have something different. Yes. You're welcome. Caiman teeth. Yes, she had great manners. There you go, Miss Hadley. Sorry, it's not in the shape of a caiman tooth. Oh, no. All right. We will get you another bag, sir. That was hard, wasn't it? If you need help opening your bags. No. Ground teeth might be hard to get out. There you go, sir. All right. Anybody else need help getting their caiman teeth open? So, while we're talking about our snack, or while we're having our snack, let's talk about choosing. When you get to choose something, it makes you feel happy, right? So have you ever, like when you eat a bag of Skittles, do you pick out all of one color first? Do you? So like when I get Skittles or M&Ms, I eat all of the red ones first. I eat all of the red ones because red's my favorite color. And then I like the green ones. I think they taste good. But then, you know, you can get a stick of Starburst, and they come in all different colors, pink and red and orange and yellow. I always choose the pink and red and leave the other colors for other people because I don't like the other colors. I only like the pink and red. You get to choose. You get to choose things. Do we have KidVid? So we're going to watch KidVid today. You ready? While we're finishing our snack, and let's enjoy KidVid, and then we'll get going on our final closing.
Hi, I'm Genevieve, and I'm 11 years old. I live with my mom, my dad, my sister, and my cousin in Orange County, California.
Genevieve likes spending time with her family. She likes to play with her sister. Her family watches movies together, swims, and goes on walks. Genevieve also does ballet. But what she really loves is swimming. Genevieve and her sister started swimming lessons when she was around 8 years old. One day, her instructors chose her to be part of a swimming club where she would race other swimmers. At first, Genevieve didn't feel very strong about her swimming. But one day, something amazing happened.
I remember one time that I was doing swimming. It was a normal practice, and at this time, I was probably one of the slowest people in my group. And then I was just swimming, and then all of a sudden, I felt this holy power that I could go faster. And I passed every single person in my lane. And I ended up being the fastest person from that day on.
Being chosen means Genevieve is part of a team. That team is a lot like a family. The coaches wanted Genevieve to be part of their team because they knew she could do great things. Being chosen for the swim team means Genevieve must train hard. She practices 5 days a week for 2.5 hours each day. Genevieve relies on her coaches and trainers to help her become a better, faster swimmer. She also relies on God, too.
I normally rely on God to help me with my races. I normally get kind of scared before a race, so I ask Him to help me, become kind of more confident with myself, and that He will love me no matter what I get.
Genevieve hopes to be able to go to the Olympics and win a gold medal in swimming. She'll have to work hard every day for many more years to be chosen for that team. Genevieve knows that she's already been chosen as part of God's family, and she didn't have to work for that at all. God chose her just because He loves her. Did you know that you've been chosen to be part of God's family too? In the Bible, the book of Isaiah says, "I have called you by name. You are mine." That's right. God chooses you and He called you His very own. You don't have to work or earn God's love. He picks you as His friend just because. God made you for a purpose. You can ask God to show you what He has chosen you to do. God will help you do amazing things. God chooses you. You are treasured.
God chooses you? That's right. You are treasured by God. He chooses you to be part of this great big family that we call church. He chooses you. He knows you by name, so He knows you. God knows you. God hears you. God comforts you. God forgives you. And God chooses you. Isn't it so fun to be chosen? What it means, when we are chosen, that means we are not forgotten. So we're going to sing the song, Not Forgotten. You can stay seated. I am not forgotten. I am not forgotten. God knows my name, and He knows your name too. Speaking of being not forgotten, who have we not forgotten this week? We haven't forgotten God. But we also had a visitor who was off busy. I wonder where Dr. Diggingstone has gotten off to. Dr. Diggingstone, here you are. Hey. Hey. Let's get you some sound. Let's get you some sound. You may have to hold that. There you go, Dr. Diggingstone. It's so good to see you. Have you found your treasure?
Yeah, no, not really. I was just heading home today. Thought I'd stop by, say goodbye.
You're headed home?
Yeah.
Already?
Okay. Yeah, I didn't find the treasure I was looking for. I think maybe I got some bad information. You know those sketchy websites. Say, can I ask you a question?
Well, sure.
Why have you guys been so nice? I mean, I was kind of rude when we first met, but you guys haven't been mean. That doesn't happen with most treasure hunters I know. We're kind of competitive.
Well, we know that God loves us, and He loves you too. And we want to treat our friends like God does. We want you to know that God chooses you. You are treasured, Dr. Diggingstone. You're the treasure.
I'm not sure you have that right. I go look for treasure. I'm not treasure. At least I don't feel like treasure.
We all feel like that sometimes. We all have these days where we just don't feel that important. But God loves us. Even on those days, we are still treasure.
You're saying that He chooses me? Like, picking?
He has chosen you. That's right.
That doesn't happen very often either. I mean, in fact, the whole reason I became a treasure hunter is because I didn't get to pick to play soccer in first grade, so I went off to be by myself and ended up finding some spare change in, the grass. Lunch money, probably.
But you're so valuable to God. He chooses you.
Well, I'm gonna go find out more, I guess.
Well, that's the best thing you can do, Dr. Diggingstone. You can hang out with us and learn some more.
Oh, I guess I will.
All right, what do we need to tell Dr. Diggingstone? That she is? That's right. God chooses you. That's right. God calls and loves you and wants you to be part of His family. But you know what we have to do back besides just loving God? Do you know what we have to do back? We have to love God with all that we are, everything we are. So love God with all that I am. Let's stand up this time. I want to see you sing that one.
With my
blankets. We will praise his holy name. When we are praising his holy name, that means we are looking for him. When we are looking for him, that means we see God's sightings, which means we say, yay, God. That's right. So I want you to talk for a minute. Think about where you might have seen God today. Where might have you seen God? Raise your hand if you have a God sighting. Graydon. God in the turtles. I see a lot of God here too. And outside. All right. Charlotte, you had your hand up? Did you have your hand up? Where did you see God? At O&F? Very good. At the blueberry picking farm? I bet you did see God there. Hadley?
When we were hunting for turtles, I saw flowers and in my head I went, yay, God.
That's so right. You say, yay, God, when you see flowers because he makes beautiful, beautiful flowers. And Miss Madeline?
I saw God
In the trees? Oh, when the trees wave, you're right. That is God. That's the wind making the trees wave. That's right. We can see God if we just keep our eyes open. So right now, when we see God sightings, we say, yay, God, and it makes us want to sing wherever we go. So let's sing wherever we go. Stand up. Not yet.
Sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. God is for me, he's not against me. I will hold to the plans he has for me. When I'm broken, he will fix me. I will call on the name of the Lord. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. God is for me, he's not against me. I will hold to the plans he has for me. When I'm broken, he will fix me. I will call on the name of the Lord. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. And I got joy, 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 deep in my soul. I will sing, 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 wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go. All my life, all I know, God's been good, good to my soul. Mountain high, valley low, I'm gonna sing wherever I go.
Okay. I need everyone to have a seat on your blanket because I've got a really important question for you. Really important question. You have to make a choice, okay? So, you have to make a choice between Green, blue, or purple. So when I call your name, I want you to stand up and tell me what color you would choose between green, blue, and purple. Hadley. You want blue? Okay. Purple. All right. Madeline. Green. Okay. Cooper, green, blue, or purple? Purple. All right. Charlotte, green, blue, or purple? Purple. All right. Ryan Thomas? Blue. All right. Graydon? You have to choose one. You choose one. Green or blue? Green or blue? All right. My friends, if you chose purple, I need you to stand up. If you chose purple, I need you to stand up. Oh, you made your choice?
You already made your choice.
You made your choice? Ready? If you chose purple, stand up. Are you ready? Miss Carla is going to become a catapult. Are you ready? All right. Count with me. 1, 2, 3. If you chose blue, please stand up.
You didn't choose blue.
If you chose blue, please stand up.
You didn't choose blue.
Graydon, you chose green. You got to sit down. All right, Ryan, are you the only blue? Right here. Right here. No, neither did anyone else. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Woo! All right. And if you chose green, stand up. All right, ready? All right. Count with me. Ready? 1, 2. There you go, Graydon. All right. Miss Riley, would you like purple, blue, or green? Purple. So, there's one down here already. Okay, thank you, Miss Charlotte. She's got one right there for you. So when we make a choice, sometimes we don't have all the information. All right, can everybody have a seat real quick? Have a seat and hold your frog. Sometimes when we make a choice, we don't have all of the information. We don't have all of the facts. We don't know exactly what we're choosing. Just like Graydon chose green, he gets green. He can't, or no, you chose blue, right? What? Graydon chose green, he gets green. He chose green. I'm sorry. That's part of the lesson. When you make a choice, you don't always know what you are really going to get. You have to choose to the best that you can. But if you ask God for help when you're making these choices and you do your very best to ask God, He is going to help make your choice. So even if it doesn't come the way you think, like Graydon was like, I'd rather have the blue, but it will be okay. Your choices will be okay. And God will walk with you no matter what choice you make. Because God chooses you. And you are treasured. So boys and girls, that is the end of our week. You are to leave here knowing that you are the most very important things to God. He loves you and He treasures you always. So let's stand up and have our send-off with our song, Priceless Treasure.
priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His, and there's nothing better. Forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His, and there's nothing better. Forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a child of God. I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am His and He is mine. I am the prize He came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His, and there's nothing better. Forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a child of God. I know that I am loved. He hears me when I pray. He always makes a way. I am His and He is mine. And I am the prize He came to find. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His, and there's nothing better. Forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a priceless treasure. God knows me, God hears me, God is my comfort. I am His, and there's nothing better. Forgiven and chosen forever. I am a treasure. I am a treasure. I am a treasure.
"43, 44, and the back row. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62. Woohoo! Good job. 62 books. We are almost halfway there. Almost halfway there. Good job. Boys and girls, I have had so much fun with you this week. Thank you so much for coming to VBS. If you haven't gotten your bags already, get your bags. And thank you for sharing the week with me.